Welcome back. The Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra, that's the OCHA Brigade, in conjunction with the Joint Security Operation, have arrested over 30 illegal revenue collectors in Onitsha, Ihiala and Obunka, where they were collecting levies and taxes banned by the state government. The team also stormed some markets where they also made more arrests, and the market men and women were relieved to see the development.
Our tax relief program is to evaluate existing taxes, levies and fees in the state and introduce some waivers and in some cases scrap the collection of some of the illegal levies imposed on our people. I hereby suspend the sale of consolidated emblems in Anambra State. I suspend the collection of forecast permits on all streets in the state. I suspend the collection of wheelbarrow tax in marketplaces in the state.
Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and there will be peace in the land. But when there's a break in that process, as seen in Anambra State, with illegal tax collectors extorting traders and transport operators alike, there's bound to be trouble. And that's exactly what the state government is serving, rounding up men who've been milking the system. And in this case, the chase is worth every penny. The head of the task force assigned to rid the streets of hoodlums gives an account of his team's efforts so far.
We arrested over 16 of them at Onitsha Bridge, where they are blocking motorists coming in from all part of the country, in the state, to Anambra, breaking their windscreen and side mirrors, forcing them to pay what they do not know about, because they have no any legal authority to collect any money. But they hide in disguise of IGR collectors of the state to do this, why they are not.
The people are overjoyed with this development because they were fed up of paying double taxes, but they had no choice because everyone who came to them presented an identification card.
In a day, majority of people there, all those poor women, they spend more than 1,000 something, 50 naira to all those touts.
If you go to market, even though you sell or you do not sell, they will collect 200 naira from you. And at times, if they collect your market, if you want to collect it, you will not see it again.
For those who've been arrested for this crime, their defense will most likely be that they were lured into it because of unemployment and harsh economic times. So the authorities, in passing judgment, might also need to consider providing a platform where crime will not thrive.
The Delta State government has signed a memorandum of understanding for the development of a multi-million naira rest park to improve the experience of travelers at the Umunede axis of the Benin-Asaba Expressway. The MOU was signed in Asaba between top officials of the Delta State government, led by the Secretary to the government, Mr. Ovie Agas, and the management of Sothio Engineering, a South African company.
I hope that the construction work will start very soon and that we'll be able to deliver the project in good time. I want to reassure you that we'll be there with you through to ensure that the project is delivered peacefully. And with the presence of His Royal Majesty and his people here, that shows you that the people are committed to the project. And it's a hope that there will be a very warm relationship between your company and the indigenous of Umunede. There is no doubt that this kind of development is something that you cannot easily quantify, because at the end of the development, it is obviously the rest by itself, considering the extent of land involved. It's going to become a hub of its own, it's going to become a community of its own, and that is what we think it should be.
Did you know that Nigeria has lost 5 of the 7 species of vultures in the country, and that this illustrates the biodiversity threats facing the country? Well, experts are concerned about how the vanishing birds could affect human health and livestock, since populations of other scavengers such as rats and jackals could rise as a result. The importance of this rare bird is the focus of our next report.
Vultures have had a tough time in the public eye. They're saddled with cultural perceptions relating to death, decay, and maliciousness. On top of this, some species are not renowned for being the prettiest. Vultures are the outcasts, left lacking the compassion that we feel for the plight of the endangered lion, eagle, or panda. In a survey conducted by BirdLife International, 75% of people think of vultures as dirty undertakers. They thought that they circle helpless prey, a common theme. Conversely, these cautious creatures are themselves the ones that are helpless to the threat of human persecution. But vultures are the rarest unsung heroes. They are affectionately known by nature lovers worldwide as nature's cleanup crew.
A vulture in his lifetime does an ecosystem service, what we call an ecosystem service, worth over $11,200 in his lifetime. You could imagine how many vultures are doing that, and you can imagine what it will accrue to the economy of a country. So they play a vital role. But because we think that, oh, they are just there scavenging, we don't know what they do for us. Actually, they do a lot for us.
Nigeria formerly hosts 7 species of vulture. 5 of these species in Nigeria have a highly vulnerable status and have even gone locally extinct in some parts of the country.
We need to look at the root causes. So some of that has had to do with the poisoning, the use of them as food, as traditional medicine. But some of it's also about demographics. Population increases, trees come down, they're perching birds. So when they don't have anywhere to perch, you won't find them there.
The Nigerian Conservation Foundation, on its part, is stepping up advocacy towards the plight of the birds. Recently in Lagos, it held its annual SLAG Memorial Lecture. The organizers focused on the last Nigerian vulture, the consequence for human health and the economy.
Being eaten as in place of chicken. A lot of education needs to happen. People must appreciate the value of vultures.
To actually let people know the importance, that's number one, because you need to let people know the importance. When you talk about it, just like you said, you think about death. Yes, but you should also think about life. Vulture is life, because without them, mankind cannot survive.
A biological recycling team, vultures play a vital role in clearing away carcasses and preventing the spread of diseases like anthrax, rabies, tuberculosis, and botulism. They are essential for our health. Without their heroics, these diseases contaminate water sources, creating a knock-on effect that threatens both our lives and our animal compatriots' lives. You can think of pack of feral dogs, rats, and less efficiently consumed carcasses. How would your local environment look and smell if the garbage disposal team disappeared also? An African safari tour would not be quite the same with hundreds of unconsumed carcasses around. Ayola Kasim reporting for Channels Television.
Well, that's the news across Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I'm Joke Rogers.